because of the side effects and everything. And this particular lady had pregnancy-induced hypertension, because as at the time I assessed her, there was no protein in the urine. So that was the diagnosis we had at then. So she was properly counseled on her health situation and everything. And she came to the clinic in the next appointment date. And I discovered that she was bleeding. And the cause of the bleeding was that she went against the teachings that she received against female genital mutilation. And that resulted to that bleeding. I had a very busy clinic that day. So I counseled and I told her that because she was not only bleeding, she also has pregnancy-induced hypertension. I have to refer her, because that is the system in Nigeria. I have to refer her to a secondary facility where I have at least 3 doctors, at least one of them taking care of her. Then I can concentrate on taking care of the other people in the clinic. And I gave her the note. Here and then, the other women were talking to her. I said, don't mind him. Just go and take vitamin K. The bleeding will stop. And she left and refused to go to the referral center where I referred her. So it was after 2 days, my attention was called that this particular lady had been moved to a place at Ottawa called Serebia, where there is a man of God who handles clinics for them and pray for them and say they will deliver like the Hebrew women. And she started fitting over there. In fact, it became a preeclampsia because subsequently there was protein in the urine. And she started fitting. She had seizures. And they felt that there were demons, evil powers, just outside the hall, preventing them from moving her out of the hall. So they scraped her hair, the beautiful hair that the lady plaited, scraped it, said we are casting out those demons, those powers. And my attention was drawn, and that was the peak of the cult war in Abuja. And that was the region where those boys actually stayed. But a young man called my attention, a man that was responsible for the pregnancy, and told me that, look, if I don't do anything, this young lady would die and his relatives be on his neck. And I knew the history very well. I knew what was wrong. So I just risked my life. I went to the facility and took certain things that I needed. And we moved to the place. When I reached there, we were casting and binding. And I went in and I did what little things I'm supposed to do as a medical officer. The seizures were aborted. And immediately I said, wait, let us move her from that place and go to a facility where she will have a seizure so that the baby can be brought out and she will be okay. So when we moved her out, there were no seizures again. So the evil powers were no longer in the surrounding environment. So we moved her quickly. The closest facility then was a facility in Ahoda. And she had a seizure. And luckily, the baby survived, and she also survived. It was a bitter experience. Ordinarily, she would have died. Abu explained that. I know that one of the key instruments that can be used to make sure that the Abuans are empowered to take charge of their health conditions is health education, as my colleagues said. Now, but AbuaOdual USA have already started it. The maiden edition of the free healthcare clinic we had was a very good, she started doing it. Now, we are also told that there are equipment, medical equipment and other things that are already available. My submission in this meeting is that I know that our people, if there are equipments in the general hospitals and the healthcare centers, if a stranger steals any of those equipment to go and furnish it in their own private clinic, if the Abua person sees them, they won't say anything. They will just keep quiet and say, oh, let it not be that they will say I'm the one that revealed and say, oh, he has stolen equipment. Because I had an experience. I was working with a nurse from Abua. And her colleague was secretly removing some of the equipment that were in the theater. And she actually discovered it one day and refused to let me know. But each day I discovered that the equipment were diminishing, and I bought a padlock and locked the place. But they are nurses, they have access to the place. If a woman comes in labor, they will definitely get in there. But he refused to tell me. It was after I left the facility that she came one day and was telling me that you see so and so nurse. He said, this is medicine after death. Why are you telling me now? I'm no longer there. You saw this person taking equipment, you refuse to say anything. So that is the attitude. So if AbuaOdual USA, in my opinion, distribute the equipment to these facilities one day, because if there is no proper auditing system where this equipment will be audited, with time, we will not have it. So my candid submission is that it is possible for AbuaOdual USA to have a foundation. AbuaOdual USA Foundation. We build a little structure where those equipments can be moved to that structure. Then we now think of the modalities on how to sustain the foundation. The foundation can be sustained if people come there, a test that ordinarily they will pay maybe 500 naira or 1,000 outside, and they pay maybe 200 also. We'll be able to use the proceeds from there and sustain the system. Then yearly, we'll be able to take stock of the equipment, and the equipment would actually, so that, and the foundation also will be responsible for this issue of health education. From community to community, from time to time, we move to a community and health educate them on any topic we feel is a public health importance. I think that is my submission. Thank you.
Let's clap for this family. The bishop has something to say.
I actually